standing on the brand new soccer field here at the old tent in Kaichiro on YMCA property. And it's just recently been expanded from a very small field to almost full-size regulation field. The sports ministry started at about the time the church started because they were using YMCA property, and that was part of the deal for them to be able to have the church here, was to have some outreach going on with sports.
The neighborhood here is mostly the slums. The people who live there are the people who are really poor and street boys. They live around here.
Most of these kids do not have any sort of income. Most of them are struggling even to be able to pay school fees, to stay in school.
It's really good that this field is in the center. They couldn't make it if they had to pay transport to go to the field. So it's near where they stay, and it's a perfect place for them to hang out.
Our aim is to do anything we can, first of all, to reach these kids with Christ, but then secondly, to give them kind of a step up in life so that as life goes forward for them, they'll be able to be more prepared for having a successful life in the future ahead of them.
End of 2006, that's when I finished my DTS, discipleship class with YWAM. So I felt like God was calling me to work with young people.
George is great. The kids are in and out of his home all the time. They're spending time with him. I mean, practically he has no distance from them. They're with him at home, they're with him on the field, they're with him as he goes to town. He's constantly with these boys and has such a great influence in their life.
We have met in the youth things, activities, but I didn't know who he was. He called me and said, "George, I have heard that you are doing this program at the tent. I've done that before, but I would love to come and see what you do." I told him how God called me to serve here, and then he said, "Exactly, that's what I feel like God is calling me." So we started from there.
And then it just continued after the church moved. Of course, then there was more time to be able to play outside of church activities. It originated just with a football outreach, being able to play with the boys, talk to them about walking with Jesus. It's always been George's heart to evangelize and then walk with them in discipleship.
Mostly we have practice, soccer practice. Each after soccer practice, we always have a word of God. I also have one-on-one with each and everyone.
We probably have somewhere between 100 and 150 that come through here throughout the different programs that we have. And George has a Young Life gathering every Friday evening on the property, and that runs about 50 to 60 young people as well.
When I'm talking to them, especially one-on-one, I always ask them, what do you gain from coming here apart from soccer? And they always tell me, you know what, here it's more than just soccer, it's more than just playing football, because it's like a family. There are other teams, but they always play and go. That's what they always tell me, that they always play and go. But here, we are like a family. We take care of each other, and they always tell me it's fun to play here. Most people know this place as a church, but now they know it as a place of young people where they meet and have fun.
I want to say a special thanks to both Christian Life Assembly and other supporters from Kigali, as well as outside in the US and Canada. People that have given us uniforms, people that have invested a little bit of money to a lot of money into us being able to expand the football field, to run our football training every week, to buy soccer balls for the program. All of those things come together and they have made this place what it is.
It's a joy to belong here, but it's also a joy to serve the Lord. And I want to thank God for CLA, to thank CLA more particularly to allow us to be here.